baby's asleep, which means I can sit down and film a little video. So I wanted to go through my current like favorites for my vanilla body care routine. So I want to go through like my favorite body washes, body scrubs, body sprays, lotion, and I have a lot more perfume than the last vanilla body care video. I've always loved vanilla, but ever since I posted that video, I feel like I've just been on the hunt for like what's better, what's like the best vanilla. So I have a few niche perfumes. I have a few perfumes that you can also get on discount. So we got everything. Starting with the shower though. Oh my gosh, okay. The one thing I'm obsessed with is not even necessary, but I'm so obsessed with it. And it's this body wash from Salt & Stone. I feel like as we move into the warmer months, my skin gets so dry. So a really nice, like gentle body wash like this is nice on your skin. This one is like the least vanilla out of this video because this really isn't even vanilla, but it layers really nice with all my vanillas. And this just smells like Baccarat Rouge, but like softer and more like oak moss. Like if Baccarat Rouge was an Ariana Grande perfume, it's so good. Like every time I use this, it is such a relaxing spa-like experience. So I just had to mention this because it makes me so happy. Oh my gosh, this is a little bit messy. If you want something a little bit more affordable, I really like the Crumble and Dove collab. You can get this at like Target, Walmart. And I don't know why the strawberry one kind of gives me vanilla vibes. It's so light on the strawberry. Okay, we're starting the video with like probably the two least vanilla items on this whole list, but trust me, we have a lot of vanilla coming up. It's so yummy, and this also just layers so well on top of the other ones. And if you don't like how abrasive the Tree Hut scrubs are, you might like this a little bit more. It's a little bit more creamy. I love a good exfoliation, so I still use my vanilla Tree Hut scrub. It's just an essential for me. So make sure you're like double cleansing. I always go in with like a bar of soap, and then I use like my nicer fragrance body washes after I'm already clean. When I'm in the shower, I use my soap, I exfoliate, I shave, and then I use like my last steps of whatever body wash I want to use. You guys, the EOS Cashmere Shave Oil, Vanilla Cashmere, I feel like this smells so much better than the lotion. If you thought that smelled too much like yogurt, give this a try. The shaving oil is like the best product that they have, and it leaves your legs so soft. Like I don't think I've ever experienced a shave oil that leaves your skin so soft. So I need to pick up another one of this. Hopefully it's not too expensive. Everything is getting so expensive. Y'all, the way I took French, but I don't speak French, I can't even read this, but it's their almond oil shower oil. That's what it says there. Okay. This is for cleansing and softening your skin, and when my skin's just feeling extra dry, I love to go in with this. It just leaves it really like silky smooth. You really don't need this unless you have super dry skin like me. Like I literally have to douse my skin in oils because I live in the desert and I was on Accutane. I already have dry skin. Like I just need all the help I can get. The one from L'Occitane is so hydrating, but if you want one that's hydrating and smells good, this one isn't nearly as hydrating as that one. But the Sol de Janeiro, what number is this? 59. The EOS and the Dove are pretty like sweet, like cupcakey and gourmand. If you want something with a little bit more depth, this has sandalwood, and it just, oh my gosh, it still kind of smells like cake batter, but then the depth from the sandalwood. And I love how it layers. My favorite body oil of all time was from Caudalie, and that scent got discontinued. So I just pick up a sweet almond oil from Whole Foods. I run through these. Every time I get out of the shower, I am just like pouring it on my chest, pouring it on my legs. I put on my feet. Like I just douse myself in this. I actually always used a grapeseed oil because it has really good anti-aging ingredients. I accidentally got almond oil last time, and this one makes your skin really soft too. So either way, those are both really good for hydrating your skin. Once I'm clean, I have my oil all over. I go in with a lotion, and depending on what I'm doing, I always go with like a different vibe. So if I'm just like having a nighttime routine, a lot of times I'll go in with the Kiehl's. I also really like the Palmer's like cocoa shea butter. That one almost kind of smells like chocolate. This one doesn't have a scent, and it just layers if I want to wear like any type of fragrance other than vanilla, or if I just want like a good base and don't want to use one of my body butters. Try to keep your eyes out for when this is on sale. I probably would have never purchased this unless it was like on the 50% off. Guys, if there's one scented body cream that's worth splurging on, it is the Butter Drop Toasted Marshmallow. And you can't buy it on Sephora. I know it's so annoying, but like, I'm not gonna gatekeep this. You guys need to know, like, I had to go on Mercari to buy backups of this, so it is available. I just don't want to gatekeep this because it's so good and you guys need to know about it. Like, I used to work at Baskin-Robbins, and when we would make sundaes, we'd have this like jet puffed marshmallow cream that we'd pour on top, and that's what this smells like. Like, it reminds me of opening that jar. It's so photorealistic of that, and it's like soft and like, oh, it is so good. So I know it's annoying that you can't pick it up at Sephora, but you guys just need to know about this because it's so good. And I picked mine up off of Mercari. I will link the lady who was selling a bunch of these if she still has them. And then I also, of course, have the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Body Butter. And I like this one just a little bit more than the lotion. Like, the texture of the EOS and the Sol de Janeiro are very similar. Like, they're almost like whipped, or almost like a dry. They're not dry, but they almost look dry. I don't know if you can tell. Go with this one if you want something with a little bit more depth. This is more like nighttime, and this is more like every day. You could wear both of these day and night, but this one just has that sandalwood, and then this still has like that cupcakey, almost like vanilla yogurt smell. I did end up getting the Sticky Dates lotion, but I haven't really been able to use it. It's just too hot here. And it's so pricey. Like, I don't know if I would say pick this up. Like, if you're gonna spend this much, I feel like go with looking on Mercari or something like that. I don't know. I need to come back to this in the fall and winter because like right now it's just not giving $40. But if it's date night or something like that, that's when I use my Kiehl's body lotion to really hydrate, and then I go in with a perfume lotion just because these aren't like, they don't have like skincare ingredients. They just smell super potent of perfume, almost better than my perfume, honestly, because it really like clings to your skin more than a perfume would. I just think it's always good to keep like one perfume body lotion in your collection. Victor & Rolf Flower Bomb has a really good one. Just whatever is like your go-to perfume, see if they have a lotion. I love the smell of Good Girl, but I hate the bottle. So Good Girl is just like a really nice, sexy, really creamy floral. Good Girl has jasmine, almond, coffee, bergamot, vanilla, praline, tonka bean. It just has so much going on. It smells amazing. But if you want something that's super strong, oh my gosh, you guys, if you really want to smell sexy and you're like going clubbing, pick up the Alien lotion. I picked mine up at TJ Maxx, so it was way more affordable. I think they also have this on Fragrance-Net. That's also where I like to get a good deal on my fragrances, but this one is just like my favorite floral of all time. So these ones are more like sexy date night vanilla florals. Once I got my lotion on, I like to go in with an actual perfume oil. My favorite one is actually a lot more affordable than the other one I'm going to show you, but it is the Choco Musk. This just smells like a white chocolate. I'm gonna put this on right now. Oh my gosh, it is so amazing. I had the perfume of this, but every time I sprayed it, it made me cough. I do miss that perfume and I kind of want to try it again, but I decided to declutter the perfume and just keep the oil. I had also tried Chocolate Greedy from Montel, which is like almost $200, and I actually like this more. I think this is around $10. It is so much more smooth and blended. So this one has white musk, milk chocolate, vanilla, amber. It says it also has spicy notes and amber, but it's so soft I would never know that that's in there. If you just said it was like milk chocolate and vanilla, I would believe it. If you want something a little bit more grown and sexy, I also really like the Madagascar vanilla oil from Nest. This has a really nice little like applicator. I don't know why this one smells more woody to me. Maybe it's the vanilla orchid is giving it depth, but it's really just coconut at the base with vanilla orchid and then vanilla bean. Super sweet and powdery, black tonic, a little bit floral smelling. I like the scent of this one more, but it does stay a little bit closer to your skin. This one creates more of a scent bubble and is a little bit more complex. Okay, and then this one is actually a glow oil, so it just like creates a really nice shimmer. When I purchased this, I had no idea that it has this beautiful, soft little vanilla smell going on. Look how pretty that is. Oh, this oil smells so good. So I have a love-hate relationship with some of my Sol de Janeiro products. Like when they're new to me, I love them. Like the original spray, I forgot what it's called, but just like the original body spray is so delicious, but it's so strong that once you have it for like a year, I mean for me anyways, I got sick of it really quickly. But this one is so similar to that original Sol de Janeiro body spray, but softer and a little bit more vanilla. So if you also have the issue with that one almost being too strong, sometimes it does give me a headache. This one's just really soft and light, and that glow that it gives is just perfect for the summer. I wish they would come out with a body cream that has this light vanilla scent. It is so delicious. Once my skin's all clean and hydrated, going in with a body spray just kind of like locks it into that moisture. This one from Pink smells so good, but does not last. So I'm warning you right now, it does not last. But I love using this before bed. Oh, it just smells like an ice cream cone. And how cute is this packaging? It really does make me so happy. It's called Vanilla Sundae. It says vanilla scoop, whipped cream, and rainbow sprinkles. Yeah, it smells like vanilla ice cream and rainbow sprinkles. And sometimes when it says rainbow sprinkles, it has like this extra floral note going on, but it's really just straight up vanilla, which I love. If they came out with this in a perfume, it would be so good. Other two I'm about to mention are like on perfume level that you can wear by itself. So Sniff came out with like a pancake line. They had like a berry pancake, a maple syrup, and those smelled really synthetic. They were a huge fail for me. But this one was like love on first sniff. Like, I think I've been seeing mixed reviews, but I think this is so good. If you are on a budget, this honestly lasts like a perfume. I don't know why, this kind of reminds me of like the softness of like a baby's head. I don't know if this would be a safe blind buy. It's a little bit weird, but I love it. It just kind of smells like you're spraying out whipped cream, and kind of has like that cold feeling to it. So this one has base note of sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. Mid is whipped cream, and it has sugar and aldehydes at the top. I feel like the aldehydes might make people feel like it smells a little bit synthetic, but I actually really enjoy that scent. This one is the strongest. I don't even think I would wear a perfume with this because this one's so strong. This is Marshmallows from Ellis Brooklyn. Oh, this one is so yummy though. So I'm super sensitive to patchouli. This one smells like marshmallows with patchouli, which sometimes can smell a little bit too dirty. It's definitely like the deepest out of the three. This one has that patchouli. I would definitely reserve this more for like nighttime or like a date night. I wouldn't wear this before bed just because it is a lot deeper. The best part is finally putting on your perfume. I have sampled so many different vanillas. I have like an obsession with trying to get my nose on every single vanilla I can. I love researching on Fragrantica. I love learning about different perfumers, and I really enjoy just experiencing new vanillas. So I have a little bit of every price point, but these are the three that I would say if you're gonna like splurge on a perfume, like hold off on spending money on a fragrance until you can really get the one that you love, whether that's one that's $50 or the $200 one. Get the one that you love and you're gonna make these memories with, because I don't know, looking back, I wish I would have just like held off instead of buying so many perfumes and just gotten the one vanilla perfume that I love the most. But I will say, since these ones are pricey, do not blind buy. Always buy samples, because I feel like you'll just be disappointed because you'll build up your idea of what the perfect fragrance is, and then it's gonna be probably a little bit different than what you create in your mind. And everyone smells things differently. Perfume is so personal. Each of these are very straightforward vanillas, but they're all so different to me. Starting with the most unique and the strongest vanilla that I've ever experienced, this is like an atomic bomb of vanilla. If you guys are into fragrance, I'm sure you saw this all over TikTok last year. Escapade Gourmand from Maison Mataha. Like, you need like 1 to 2 sprays. It is so strong. This kind of reminds me of like a baked good on Christmas. It reminds me of custard, eggnog, but it's really like rich and syrupy. And I had to break out this candle because they smell so similar. If any of you guys tried the vanilla eggnog candle from Bath & Body Works during the holidays, yeah, this one smells cheap compared to this, but they have a very similar vibe. If you enjoy like a really nice custardy, like eggnog type of scent, I think you'd really, really like this. This one has benzoin, musk, tonka bean, vanilla, and sugar cane at the top. So the next one I have is Happy Dust from Narcotica. Oh, this one is so unique, and I will say, do not blind buy this because the lasting power is horrible, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. The lasting power is not there, and it probably should not be as expensive as it is, but the scent itself is so unique and delicious. So yeah, with this one I have to overspray. It's so much lighter, but it's so beautiful. It has all these different notes that just blend together so perfectly. It smells like a straightforward vanilla scent, but you would have no idea that it has vanilla, tonka, jasmine. I don't get any jasmine. It has matcha tea, brown sugar, mate, I have no idea what that is, coconut water, mango, and bourbon vanilla at the top. I feel like what makes this so unique is that you'll see the top, the mid, and the base all have vanilla, but then there's all these other notes going on that are just so far in the background. Like, it lets the vanilla shine, but there's still this interesting depth from like the mango and the coconut, but I would never know that there's mango and coconut because those are such soft notes. If you're into fragrance, then you know like the end-all be-all vanilla is Indult Tahoda. I originally discovered this because I was on the hunt to find a dupe for Vanilla Lace from Victoria's Secret. Still have never found a dupe. Like, this is, nothing will replace that for me, and I can't believe my, what was that, like probably a $15 perfume. If anyone out there has Vanilla Lace lying around and you don't like it, please let me buy it from you. I don't know, it kind of has that scent that most vanilla body sprays have, but with the quality and the smoothness. This is just such a beautiful, classy, straightforward vanilla.
We brought back the iconic Vanilla Lace scent to their collection, plus a few more other throwbacks. So let's go ahead and get it. I didn't want it to be kind of like the original, and I feel like the original.
Okay, she's saying it's not as strong.
Longevity.
Got done filming, and I got a notification from Leah Jane. The Vanilla Lace is back, bitches. Vanilla Lace is back. She said that it's not as strong. If any of you guys like Mango Temptation, it sounds like that one's back. Strawberries and Champagne. Wow. I am so happy. So yeah, those are my top 3 vanilla recommendations if you want to try something a little bit more niche and different than a designer perfume. The next 2 definitely have vanilla in the forefront, but they have a little bit more going on and are a little bit more spicy. So Au Dwell is like a really nice, warm and spicy vanilla. It's also really soft to me. So this one has saffron, musk, black tea, bourbon vanilla, just so many different interesting notes going on here. This one is definitely one of the most unique vanillas in my collection, and it lasts really well too. So if you want something at a better price point, you can get, I think this one is around $130. I feel like almost less expensive than a lot of designer perfumes. So this one's leaning like warm spicy and fresh spicy, and then Burberry Goddess leans just like more of like a fresh spicy. I can wear this during the day, but it also has a little bit of depth coming from like a lavender. This is definitely one of my favorite designer perfumes. The base has Vanilla Absolute. The Vanilla Caviar, I feel like almost makes me think of like a velvetyness. Like, this smells so luxe. And then the top has vanilla, lavender, cacao, and ginger. And I feel like it's the lavender and ginger at the top that make it super, like almost like fresh. And sometimes lavender is too dominant and makes things smell masculine, but it's done in a really nice, like warm, spicy way. The last 4 that I want to talk about aren't as straightforward of vanillas, but they're in that same like vanilla family where they have a little bit of floral or other notes going on. So let's start with my favorite perfume of all time. This is Nuit à Confidence. It is so beautiful. It kind of has that same airiness that Baccarat Rouge has, but it's like a floral. Like, it's so strong but airy at the same time. If any of you out there are going into like a new exciting time of your life, like you're going to college or you're having a birthday, this would be the perfume that I would pick up and create all these new memories with. Like, if you're just getting into niche perfumes, I think this is a really good blind buy. This one is vanilla, amber, sweet, fresh, spicy, powdery, warm, spicy, and aromatic. It is super aromatic. It's into like the warmer scents like Libre, Black Opium. This doesn't smell anything like those, but this is like, I feel like in the same family, but just so much more sexy, so much more elevated, just so much better. So this has vanilla and white musk at the base, tonka bean, incense, and white flower in the middle, and black pepper and bergamot at the top. And I feel like the bergamot is what adds that like freshness and airiness to it. I can't say enough good things about this. Whenever someone wants like a perfume recommendation, I always say try Nuit at Confidence. Another one that I just cannot stop wearing. I made myself take a little break because I was already getting a dent. I've only had that since, I don't know, I think I just got it in the new year. I know, the packaging, not cute. There's so many times I almost bought this, but I had the sample and I couldn't stop smelling myself when I used the sample of this. This is another one that you can get a sample of on Lucky Scent, but this is Delicia de Marshmallow from Kais. If you hate the sticker on the front, there's also this option on the back, which is a little bit better, but the actual scent itself is so yummy. If you like the smell of like cotton candy or marshmallows, this is literally just like jet puffed marshmallows, and it's so strong. I know some people go osnomic to this though, and they don't pick up the scent at all, which is crazy to me because this is so strong. So yeah, this one's just marshmallow, sugar, and vanilla, and that's exactly what it smells like. Last year, each month in summer, I had like a favorite perfume, and one of the months my favorite was Lake and Sky, just the 1111, and then they came out with a vanilla version, and oh my gosh, the original one smells like baby angels playing in laundry, but this one just has a little bit of vanilla in the background, and it is so nice when you're getting out of the shower or you want something that's just easy to throw on for like every day. This is one of those scents where it smells like just like such a hot girl that's just clean, and you don't know why she smells good, but you're like, maybe it's her shampoo, maybe it's her laundry, she just smells amazing. Oh, so unique. I've never smelled a perfume that smells like that either. This one is sweet, powdery, musky, fruity, and tropical, and a little bit salty. It has musk, teakwood, amber, vanilla, marshmallow, passion flower, star apple, and sea salt. So this is definitely the most summery vanilla out of all of them. Oh, and I love it. I love this one so much. I love wearing this on sunny days in the fall and winter, but then spring, summer is such an easy grab and go type of fragrance. And then last we have my most affordable pick. I think you can get this for like $30 on Fragrance-net. This is the Viva La Juicy Sucre. The opening is very similar to the original Viva La Juicy, which is a very juvenile smell. I don't make the rules. People love this scent, especially men. Like if you're having a first date, what I like about this flanker is the dry down. Oh my gosh, once you get past that initial just like Viva La Juicy scent, it has, I think it's like a white chocolate in the base. If any of you guys are ever in Ulta, give this a spray. When I was in there and I sprayed this, initially I was like, oh, this just smells like the original Viva La Juicy. But then I left, and the dry down, I was like, is that the Viva La Juicy that smells this good? This one dries down to a whipped cream, vanilla, cacao, and sandalwood. It also has almond cream, orange blossom, a little bit of jasmine, and then it has gardenia, mandarin, orange, and red currant at the very top. And you guys, once it dries down to that base, it's so delicious. I need to wear this more, but it's so good. Like, oh, I need to layer this with something. I like to make like perfume trays of the month, and I'm gonna put this out so that I use it more because this is delicious. Like I said, if you spray it at Ulta, be ready to just think it smells like another Viva La Juicy, but it's so good when it dries down. And then one little honorable mention, I just have to mention this because I actually took a break from this because I wasn't enjoying it, but then I started wearing it as a bedtime perfume and I fell in love with it again. Like, I associate this with a full body shower, clean PJs, crawling into bed, and reading a romance novel. Like, that's my perfect night. And now I associate this perfume with that. It just makes me so happy. So this is actually like an aquatic cotton candy scent. And I don't know, it was like just missing something for me during the daytime. I do really like wearing this down to the pool, but I feel like 2024, we got so many new gourmands and different cotton candies and vanillas that I just didn't really need this anymore. But once I started using it as a nighttime perfume, I don't know, it's perfect because it doesn't like irritate me. It's clean at Sephora. But yeah, if any of you guys own this, try wearing it as a bedtime perfume. I really love wearing it before bed. Also, super random, I just picked up this Living Proof Warm Vanilla Scent Dry Shampoo. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know how well it like absorbs the oil, but it smells really good. Dry shampoos usually have a little bit of a synthetic smell, but this one is like the best vanilla dry shampoo scent that I've ever found. And I think this one is limited edition, so definitely pick this up while it's in stock if you're a big dry shampoo girl. I just feel like vanilla is the most special note in the world. It makes me feel so girly and happy. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have a favorite vanilla that you think I need to try. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.